So if Craig comes up here and starts banging on about me not being a good team player, that's why. I've been useless all morning. I just want to get out of here.
What did he say?
Oh, he just asked me if I'd do an extra couple of hours. I mean, normally I would, but...
Not Craig, Tim.
It wasn't what he said, it was the way he looked at me. It was all smug, like he couldn't care less. It was just like it was 14 years ago and I just walked in on him and Sandy. Slut.
It seems to me you've got exactly what you said you wanted.
What do you mean?
Tim is a captive audience. You were ready to talk to him at the reunion last night. And what's stopping you now?
It's not that easy.
Well, I'll come with you if you like.
Well, I don't need you holding my hand.
What do you need?
Time. And all the sleep I didn't get last night. I'm going home.
Maybe you need to remind yourself that this is not all about you.
Yeah, I know that. The only reason I'm going anywhere near Tim is because of Daniel, okay?
Hamish. Where's that IT guy? I need this file.
Well, Yvonne said she'd get onto it. I mean, maybe she got distracted.
Oh, give me strength.
Well, if it's really that urgent...
Yeah, it is.
Maybe I can have a look. Chris, just so you know, I found an apartment.
Good move. You can't live in other people's spare rooms all your life, can you?
I've already had my mail redirected. That money I left you, was it enough?
I didn't count it.
I don't want to feel like I owe you anything.
Donate to charity if it makes you feel better. The stray dogs home springs to mind. Yeah, Tony, it's just me. Sorry I didn't get back to you earlier, but I've been very busy, and, oh, well, you know how it is. Give my love to Harry, will you? Tell him I can't wait to see him. Both of you. Don't make it too long, eh? Bye.
Look, Stephen, I know I said 2 o'clock, but I was thinking 2:30.
Don't mind me, I'm sure you know what you're doing.
How about 2:30 and I come to you with the paperwork?
Is he being difficult? Give him to me, I'll sort him out.
You're probably the last person he wants to speak to.
Probably, but I've got a lot of practice at organising meetings with him.
Voila! Is this what you're looking for?
Well, okay then, Stephen, you win. 2 o'clock here, I'll be waiting for you. Okay, bye. That's it, all right?
Are you going to tell us how you found it?
Well, I could, but would you understand?
Don't be cheeky, or that flash CV of yours will be going straight to the bottom of the pile.
Take it who he has already talked to you about staying on?
Yeah, it did come up.
You're interested?
I'm thinking about it. I'll let you know.
Excuse me, ink, royal blue?
Thanks, Yvonne. Oh, and you can cancel that IT guy. Hamish has already sorted out the problem.
Yeah, we'd better get out of your hair. We've got a meeting with Stephen Moore in 10 minutes.
Are there any photos of Tim in that one?
I don't think so. No.
Do you miss him?
Sometimes, yeah.
What was he like?
Oh, how do I answer that one? Long hair, pimples, really crooked teeth until he got them fixed. I still thought he was a total spunk. He was the love of my life.
How do you know?
You just know. First time I met him, I couldn't breathe.
Is that how you feel about Andrew?
Well, I think you only get to feel something like that once in your life. It's different when you're older.
Why?
Dunno, it just is. Doesn't mean it's not love.
Are you sure you haven't got any pictures of him?
I can still remember what he looks like, though. A bit like you, actually. You were lucky with your teeth, though. You got those from me.
I looked up all the combs in the phone book, and there's a few around here, so I thought...
Don't you dare ring them, Dan. I mean it.
Why not?
Because you shouldn't have to. Let me find him, okay? It won't be too hard. Good on you for biking to work. You would never catch me doing it. I'm one of those idiots clogging up the roads, making life dangerous for the likes of you. Oh, yeah, this one might just hurt a bit.
Looks like you've got half the main street in here.
Excuse me. Is Mr. Chong ready for 30 yet? There's an orderly waiting. I left his notes on the desk in a brown paper bag with his name on it. Thank you.
Just like we're supposed to.
She on your case?
Has been for the last 20 years. She's my sister.
Wow.
Tragic, isn't it? I never thought we'd end up in the same hospital wearing the same uniform. But I guess that's what I get for growing up wanting to be here.
Hey, Spots, how's things?
Good. How are you?
Getting there. I'm feeling a bit stupid, mind you. If I had to land up in hospital, would I have to be the one you work at?
Why? Have you been avoiding me for the last 14 years?
No, just it's not that long, is it? I can't be that old.
I can give you the day and the date. The last time I saw you, it was a Sunday morning.
Yeah, I remember. What a way to break up, eh? Classic.
Tim, have you thought about me at all since then? Because you've certainly crossed my mind. I mean, the whole boyfriend in bed with the best friend scenario, it's not just something you forget about, is it? Unless you're the boyfriend, apparently.
Well, at least you found out what sort of callous bugger I really am.
Yeah.
Lucky you escaped.
That's what I told myself. But I never stopped wondering, how could he do it? You knew how much I loved you, and yet you still went ahead and... So what's the answer, Tim? Come on. I've been waiting 14 years for this.
A glass of wine, thanks, Norman.
You starting early? And a mineral water for me.
Sure.
Got to head back to work for a few hours, but after that...
I'll bring them over.
Come back.
Did you ever wonder why I came round to your house so early that morning? I had something important to tell you.
What was it? Another fight with your mother? God knows there are enough of those. And every time you came running to me.
You were my boyfriend. I thought you cared.
Let's face it, you didn't make it easy, did you?
I beg your pardon?
There was always something wrong, wasn't there? I felt like I was being tested the whole time. Is it any wonder I went looking for a bit of light relief? Think about it. We were barely out of school and you had our future all mapped out. I didn't even want to be a doctor.
Yes, you did.
I didn't. I was miserable at mid-school. But I couldn't tell you that because it wasn't part of the master plan, was it? You had us saving lives in Africa for 5 years and then coming back here to set up practice together. How many kids are we going to have? You probably had that worked out as well. We're 18. Did you really think we'd be together forever?
You're right. What do you know at that age?